Guys, I am so glad you arrived. You have made it to my Fun Toys channel. Hello, I'm so glad you arrived. You have made it to my Fun Toys channel. I'm so excited you're here. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to follow all the fun. Let's get started now. Hello guys, we're going to be reading Jack and the Beanstalk. And it starts with one. Let it focus a little bit. It says, once upon a time there was an old woman who lived in a tumble-down cottage with her only son Jack. They were poorer and poorer until one day they had nothing left but their cow. Jack said to his mother, "You must take the cow to market and sell her, or we shall starve, and mind you getting a good price for her." Next morning Jack set off for the market, the bicycle with the cow trotting along beside on a rope. Along the road Jack met the men passing by. The men looked at the cow, and then he said to the lad, "You swap your cow for some beans." "No," Jack replied, "I must sell my cow at the market so I can buy food to eat." "But these are magic beans," said the man, reaching into the pocket and pulling out a few old brown beans. "Scatter them all on the ground. They'll make your future." So in the end, Jack agreed to swap the cow for a handful of old brown beans. Jack put the beans in the pocket and went home. "Look what I've got," said to his father. "Hold out your handful of beans." But to the old woman, screeched, "Is that all you got for my precious cow?" She was so angry she snatched the beans and threw them out on the window. She scolded her son and sent him to bed without so much as a crust of bread. Next morning Jack woke to find a giant beanstalk had grown outside his bedroom window during the night. He ran outside of the cottage to get a better look, and the beanstalk was so huge that the top of it disappeared into the clouds. "So I'm going to climb up to the top and seek my future." Jack's fortune, Jack said to himself, and he started climbing up the beanstalk. "Come back," Jack called his mother. The higher and higher he went. As fast as Jack reached the top of the beanstalk, he looked up to see an enormous castle outside. The castle door said a huge giants. Jack was so hungry that he walked straight up to her and said, "Please, will you give me something to eat?" "I'm starving." "All right," replied the giantess, who was feeling sorry for the lad, but would better watch out. "If my husband catches sight of you, he'll gulp you up." The giantess beckoned Jack inside the castle and gave him a huge bowl of soup. Just as Jack was eating, the last taste dropped. He felt the castle shudder with the approach of thunderous footsteps. "Quick, hide!" whispered the giantess. Jack slipped behind the mug of tea. In came the giant, sniffed the air. "Phil, I smell the blood of an Englishman, and he's alive, or be he dead. I grind his bones to make my bread," roared the giant. It says, "Nonsense," said his wife. "Live Your dinner, it's your dinner, you can smell. Satisfied with the answer, Giant sat down and began to count out his gold in 2 bags. It seemed to take forever. He counted very slow. At last he yawned and sat back in the chair. His son, he was fast asleep and snoring. Quick as a flash, Jack sneaked across the table, grabbed one of the bags of gold, and was heavy that he had to drag it to the table and then onto the floor. He dragged the gold out of the castle all the way back to the beanstalk. Jack scrambled down the beanstalk with a heavy bag of gold on his back. Mother, we're rich, he cried as he reached the cottage door and poured out the gold coins at her feet. The gold woman hugged her son of joy. We have enough gold to last us the rest of our lives. We're wealthy now, beyond our wildest dreams, so don't even climb beanstalk again, Jack. She warned her son. Jack nodded, but he knew that he wanted more treasure. The very next morning, Jack climbed up to the beanstalk again. Once again, there was the giantess sitting outside the castle door. Please shelter me, we begged her. The giantess couldn't help but to feel sorry for the lad once more, so she begged on him inside. Soon he felt the castle shudder and heard the giant shout out at the top of his voice, "Be by foo foom, I smell blood of an English man. Be he alive or be he dead, I grind his bones to make my bread." The giant's wife brought him to Speckleham. Lay ordered the giant. That hen laid a beautiful golden egg. The giant put the egg in his pocket and fell asleep. Jack tiptoed across the table, then picked up the hen and made off with her down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was overjoyed to see great pile of golden eggs that the hen laid outside the door. We have all we need now. That's with the big bag of gold and the gold eggs. Don't climb back the beanstalk again. Don't disobey me this time. His mother scolded the very next morning. However, Jack couldn't resist climbing up the beanstalk just once more. The last time, he promised himself. Jack waited until the giantess came out of the bucket. Then he tiptoed into the castle. Soon the castle walls began to shake, and Jack heard again, "For be 5 foot foom, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I grind his bones to make my bread." The giant sat down and called out his wife to bring him his golden harp. "Sing," ordered the giant. The harp began to sing most beautiful songs. First, the giant listened to the harp, lonely music. Soon he fell asleep as usual. First, says Jack, sprang across the room and whisked the harp. But as he made off with the harp began to wail, "Master, master, help! I'm being stolen!" The giant awoke and with his mighty roar chased after Jack as he headed to the beanstalk with his harp under his arm. As he climbed down the beanstalk, Jack couldn't hear the giant close behind him. Further down he climbed, and closer the giant was behind him. As he reached the bottom, Jack shouted out, "Mother, quick, fetch the axe." Jack's mother ran to fetch the axe. As soon as Jack reached the ground, she began to chop furiously the beanstalk. Chop, chop went the axe until finally there was a great sound of rip, and the beanstalk tore half, and the giant fell, left hanging on top of the beanstalk. There was nothing he could do except shake his fist and shout angrily in rage. But with the 2 bags of gold in hand that laid eggs, and the golden harp that sang, Jack's mother was more than certainly content and readily forgave her son his obedience. Jack and his mother were now rich beyond their wildest dreams. They said, "Let's buy a car, Mother," said Jack. So first they bought the car, and then they found they had enough money left over to buy back their beloved old cow and plenty more besides. And Jack, his mother, and cow, and the speckled hen lived happily ever after. Sleeping Beauty is going to be coming soon, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for what's coming. I'm going to give you a sneak peek on what it is about. I think she looks cute on this one. I don't like all the illustrations. They're a little bit, I think, past older than what I might have read on my stories. So I like the sense of a lot of the stories and how they're written, so I'm just going to continue and finish the book for you. I hope you like it. So they have an amusing illustrations. Tell me if you like them or dislike them, or what you thought about the book. There's another one that kind of looks like this one. It's called Tanta Bella, which it says Billy Goat Huff. I don't remember ever reading this one. Remember that the movies look pretty accurate, and I really enjoy them, so we're just going to go and read and keep reading, get to the end of the book, and hope you like them as much as I like reading them to you. Thank you so much, guys.